secret about this. There was commotion in the NPP. There was commotion in the NPP. They were saying, where did he come from to come and be the vice? There was all this commotion. And the NPP said, Charlie, let's keep quiet. Was one thing that Nanado said. He said, listen, folks, I know he has not been a card-bearing member and everything, but he understands the economy. If we say we want to build the city, Bawumia is our man.
In Kufuor's time, one of the people who advised and helped him develop a strong CD was my running mate, DR.BAWUMIA. Then he was deputy governor of the Bank of Ghana. It's one of the reasons I brought him to come and join me, that we will work on the CD and create again a strong CD that will be able to allow us to develop our economy and allow our traders and our to be able to develop.
And that is what made all those who are against Bawumia's becoming a vice just shut up, because the point that, look, the NPP should come into power and actually strengthen the city was, I would say, at the base of their desire to come to power. But see, Mr. Bawumia, honestly speaking, and you know it, that the reason you became vice president was predominantly, or should I say, primarily, to strengthen the city. Nanado said it. Said by the time you come to power, you do it in such a way that one CD, $1, $1, one CD. Do you remember? He said the city had become hata.
I wasn't the enemy.
You were the savior, Dr. Bawumia. Now let me explain why I'm saying all this. It really, for me, very, very, very upsetting to hear you, of all people, that the CD that under your watch, learned doctor, rose up all the way to 17 under your watch. You were the vice president, you were also the head of the economic team. So you introduced a solid team.
When I look at the economic management team, it is quite clearly a fantastic team. Professor Jambafo, Dr. Akutose, Dr. Afriye Akoto, Honorable Alan Chiramanting, Boachi Ejaku, Ken Oforiata, Senior Minister Yao Osafo Mafu. What a solid team.
So, Dr. Bawumia, it was under your watch that the CD escalated all the way to 17 for $1. So it pains me that you at this time is the same person saying, oh, this doesn't mean anything. This is not a reflection of anything. It's just luck. It's just a fortune.
If you ask a simple question to the NDC to point out exactly what policy they have implemented that has resulted in the appreciation of the city, they cannot tell you one that has been implemented. They've not even issued any contracts and paid for anything, pretty much. So you cannot ascribe what is happening to the currency to a policy that they have implemented. There's no such policy that has been implemented that has had that impact.
Dr. Bawumia, please. You got my respect. You earned my respect when you did the courageous thing by conceding early in the election. My respect to Pa. I said, wow, this man loves his nation. Because honestly, without your concession, a lot of instability would have evolved. That would have been bad for the nation. So once you conceded, I said, oh my goodness. Massa, you earned my respect for that. It meant a lot. Okay, that's the one thing. Even when they were inaugurating JM, even the way you went up and actually went to greet him, I was like, this guy, he's obviously a politician with the NPP, but no, the nation here, because the way you went to greet Mahama when he was being inaugurated, it was beautiful. Former vice president who was once campaigning against him, and he's the person you competed with, you went and showed love and greeted him. Beautiful. So, Dr. Bawumia, all I was saying is that I was suspecting you of all people to say, well, let us give praise where praise is due. I don't know what magic the NDC has pulled, but Ghana is now enjoying some stability in the currency, and that means a lot to this nation. You're an economist, sir. You know it. You know it just by the city appreciating alone. Now they say Ghana, just through the appreciation, the amount of debt that Ghana has paid, the equivalent is 150 billion.
Our debt continued to multiply because the cedi continued to grow weaker. And so you needed more cedis. Because our public debt is stated in cedis, the weaker the cedi becomes against the foreign currencies, the higher it pushes up your debt. Fortunately, some measures we put in place have recently begun to show results, and the cedi has been strengthening. And so we've reduced our total debt over the last 5 months by almost 150 billion cedis, which is very significant.
Dr. Bawumia, where are. So why, because you're an MPP, just insist that, oh, this is nothing, this is a fortune-free? It is not right, Doc. Me, I'm advising you because I see you as somebody who, beneath the partisan politics, nation here, that's why you made that early concession. Who believed beneath and underneath the partisan politics, you went to show respect to Mahama, which means to me, maybe I'm wrong. But to me, they are assuming that means that you have some respect for nation building. And you know that on this platform, when you have the respect for nation building, we also respect you back. But where you're going these days, I feel very, very uncomfortable. It's not just you, but you are the main man of the party. Well, at least you want to be the main man again. I'm sure you're competing with many others. But at least, this whole thing about you don't know how the city, that has nothing to do with anything. It is wrong.
You cannot ascribe what is happening to the currency to a policy that they have implemented. There's no such policy that has been implemented that has had that impact.
Dr. Bawumia, and everybody that is listening, all of you who have done economics, me mania economics, so me a theater arts and communication. So yeah, maybe I don't know economics, but let me tell you something. All of you people who have done economics, who have done currency, market up and down, let me tell you something. One of the things that helps currency to stabilize or to sort of gain some kind of appreciation, do you know one of the things? People's confidence in the government. Take it or leave it. This is a fact. When a government comes, especially after the 8 years of Dr. Bawumia, after the 8 years that we woke up to amazing levels of economic mismanagement, we woke up to amazing levels of indebtedness, we woke up to our seniors getting a haircut, being punished for the levels of debt that we had, especially after coming after more or less some chaotic mismanagement. When a new government comes in, and even when the people now sense that there's a sense of policy direction change, there's a sense that the direction is not towards wastefulness. The direction is more in terms of sealing the leakages. That alone, folks, sends as business community a signal that, Charlie,